Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brandon and I still make videos. On today's video, we're taking a look at my long-term review of the Sony A7S III. Let's get into it. Alright, so I picked up this camera around October 2020 and I think I was one of the first 10 to have one of these bodies in the country. It's a big day, my nigga. Hey. Well, what time is it?
A7S III time.
Fair to say, I've had my fair share of use and experienced both good and bad things with it. We'll start off with the bad. The list is very small, I can guarantee you that. My biggest gripe with this camera so far has been that the LCD screen just got loose after some time. Can you guys see that? The screen is just dancing around. I'm sure that's not supposed to happen. But other than that, it's been a great camera so far. The screen quality is very, very good. I don't know, the hinges just came loose after some time on this body, but this is my first body. I've had it for some time now, so some wear and tear is to be expected, but not this extreme. My last complaint about this camera is the memory card situation. You see, to unlock the full recording capabilities of this camera, you have to either get the CF Express Type A memory cards, which cost an arm and a leg. You guys can make my arm go away here, but I don't know if it's possible, but hey, worth a try, right? And a leg. Another card you could look at is the V90 memory cards, which also could run quite expensive. All right, so now onto the good stuff. The image quality is godly from this camera. If you're not using this right now or something close to this, oh, you're missing out on that crisp, crystal clear 4K 422 10-bit at up to 500 megabits per second. You just want to swim in it. Another thing that when it got announced I wasn't so excited about, but until I started using the camera it excited me, was the dual gain ISO. The fact that for the best dynamic range and performance from this camera, you have to put the camera at ISO 640, and in low light conditions you just put the camera on ISO 12800 and it just cleans up the image. It's unbelievable. It saved us so many times where we didn't have these big lights, we didn't have all of these fancy things on set, and we're just running and gunning. 12800 is the guy. 640 is also the guy. As somebody that upgraded from the A7S II to this camera, I could safely say that the biggest difference between the two is the file format versatility on this camera. You see, with this camera, you've got so many recording options. You can literally do anything that is up to industry standard with it. The one format that really stands out is the HD at 240 frames per second. It is impeccable, but you need the CF Express Type A cards, which cost 8,000 Rand for an 80 gig one. I don't know, I don't know about you, bro. It's looking quite pricey there, eh? Quite pricey. I could go on and on about my reasons why I enjoy using this camera, but one of the biggest ones is how easily it grades. You see, the 422 color space has been an industry standard for so long, more especially the 10-bit 422. However, with this camera, you can get 422 at 10-bit and you can also get 420 at 10-bit, which looks absolutely stunning. It grades like a dream, both in Resolve and Premiere Pro. This camera came with a 12 megapixel sensor, which many people, myself included, were very skeptical on whether or not it'll take crystal sharp photos. Let me tell you, let me let you in on a secret. Huh? Secret. 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 Let me let you in on a little secret, right? The 12 megapixel sensor on this camera is absolutely more than sufficient for most of your photography needs. I mean, unless you're going to blow up the image and put it on a billboard, then you need a bigger sensor. Then you're looking at the R series of cameras. But this camera with this 12 megapixel sensor crushes all social media content needs that you might have and that you might not know that you're going to have. So this is not really like a technical, in-depth, deep dive video about this camera. This is about how I feel about it and my experiences with it. So I hope you got something of value from this video, and I hope that you go out and pick one of these cameras up. It is pricey, no cap, no kizzy, but It's absolutely worth it. All right, that's been all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and turn on post notifications so you know when the next video comes out. Let's also interact in the comment section down below as always. But for now, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Sure. That was the best. Hey, it came out like, Tango!